Welcome to this week's episode of the B3 Podcast. I'm your host, Brett. We got Chris, the artist formerly known as Heavy C, is back.
Finally.
We have Matt GPT. Tanner's not here.
Applause.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know it was too long.
That was just right.
Perfect. We still have this. It's been so long since I've been here. Does Tanner still have the same nickname, or did you guys move on from that?
We
You felt sorry for him?
The comeback kid. You know, he beat the heart attack.
Oh.
So, yeah, comeback kid. We have our show partners, Elite Nutrition. Check them out at EliteNutritionOmaha.com. Use code B3 at checkout for 10% off. You can go to the store in Omaha or Lincoln and yell B3.
Get a free shaker.
And 10% off. We also have Rosewood Block to make the best cutting boards and barbecue. Fully customizable. Check them out at rosewoodblock.com. Use code B3 at checkout for 10% off there also. And D&D Beef. They're local to Omaha, but they ship nationwide. Get a hold of them to get some of their meat. And we have Omaha Barbell, the real Midwest mecca of neat and exciting stuff. I think that's everybody.
Are you going to get the new car wrapped?
Oh, yeah, you should.
No.
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, why wouldn't you?
Should.
What am I going to wrap it with?
Omaha Barbell stuff.
I just call it Buzz Lightyear because to infinity and
Well,
beyond.
you can do that, too.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to make it cool.
Right away he walks in, he's like, what's that out there?
Did you lose a bet? What happened?
Yeah, he was really down on it. Matt rode in it.
Yeah, it's nice.
That was not believable at all. It's nice.
I mean, it's not a truck.
Well, no, it's not a truck.
So, you didn't really explain why. Just because you don't want to drive your truck all the time, or?
Keeps miles off the truck. We can use it to haul like Amber stuff around for pop-ups too. Instead of fitting in her Bronco, it'll fit in there better.
It'd probably fit in the truck a whole lot easier.
Not really because I haul it in the back seat.
Why don't you haul it in the bed?
Because it just slides around except for like the 10. I put her tables in there, but then all the other stuff.
That's what,
I mean, it all fits fine.
ratchet straps are for.
Bungees?
I mean, it all fits fine.
Do you not have any ratchet straps?
Yeah. Amber got me some ratchet straps for Christmas too. Some of those gorilla ones, those automatic rolling ones.
Oh, because you always get confused about how to use it.
No, it just rolls it up for you.
Just fucking coming in swinging. I love it.
I don't like tying shit down in the truck, all right? I'm back there wrestling with these ratchet straps. Next thing you know, I'm fucking...
Actually, the worst thing is tying down my side-by-side on the trailer because of where it hooks on. They always move around.
So...
Actually, last year, I lost a hook on the interstate.
But not the side-by-side.
Yeah, but don't they have those new ones where when it loosens, it's supposed to still... Because it has a little bungee on it, the ratchet strap.
Oh.
For like tying down shit like that. That will adjust. And then if it adjusts, then you're lost all your tension.
I don't know. I've never seen those. Have you?
I don't...
Anyway, so I think the cool thing to do, the right thing to do, would be to get the Infinity wrapped to infinity and beyond. Perfect. Like you said, Buzz Lightyear.
Yeah.
And Buzz Lightyear could be rocking an Omaha Barbell hat or a shirt.
Nice T-shirt.
Yeah.
Sweatshirt, maybe.
A lot of ideas flowing through here, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they're great
I'm
ideas.
in support of it.
Yeah,
You got
see?
all the moral support you need right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd only probably cost you like $2 or $3 grand. I mean, the money you save alone on gas would pay for that, I'm sure.
Yeah.
100%.
I have just doubled
Man.
the value of the vehicle.
Yeah, exactly. You got to worry about anything else now.
That is true. And it was nice to take it down to the gun range. Everything fit in there real nice.
Real nice. Everything fit in there real nice.
Real nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can you pull wraps off?
Yeah.
Hey, yeah,
You gotta have like a heat gun.
it's probably would not be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sure there's some kind of solvent they use that gets the adhesive off the paint, I suppose.
I just want to be there when you take it there and tell the guys you want that bad boy wrapped.
Yeah.
And be like, this thing?
Oh, they've wrapped worse. Like
I'm sure.
Oh, yeah.
they've wrapped
I'm not like,
worse.
hey, can you wrap this rust bumper so it doesn't fall off?
I need to hold the car together.
Guys, I just got this Miata. What do you think we can do with it to make it look cool? Nothing.
Two-seater.
Yeah.
5-speed.
Yeah.
No
Fuck.
cup holders.
Yeah.
Convertible.
I used to, one of our like teachers in high school had a Miata and he used to bring it to the shop I worked at. And that was his thing. There was no cup holders and it was a 5-speed. So he had to hold this cup of coffee the whole time while he was driving.
He's driving a
fucking
stick.
pissed, yeah.
Oh, you got to hold your coffee, drive a stick, probably steer with your
dude,
knee.
Kids don't understand. Back in the day, like 5 speeds, you didn't have a cup holder. So if you had like a bottle of pop or something, you had to hold it between your legs.
Yeah.
That's where the door hanger.
I was just going to say the
those
one that hung off the
plastic,
door.
you
Yeah.
hang it off the door. Yeah, the old plastic door hanger.
My
No one
buddies-
probably knows what that is.
My buddies had this pickup they bought just for like coyote hunting, and they didn't have a cup holder, so they cut. Remember the Big Slam Mountain Dew bottles?
Yes,
They cut it in half and then screwed it to the dash so it was a cup holder.
the Big Slam.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
yeah. There's a lot of room in there.
Man, Fat Chris used to love him some big Slam McDonald's or Big Slam Mountain Dews.
then it had the
See, I started thinking about McDonald's.
And then it had the wide mouth. It had the wide mouth. on it.
Yeah, it did.
So
Sure as shit.
so
I couldn't
it's-
remember if my laser did, but no, the laser didn't have cup holders, and it was a 5-speed.
dude, a cup holder was like you paid for the option of a cup holder back in the day, I think,
Yeah,
because they didn't have center consoles.
no, just the bench seat. But the laser was that probably had bucket seats, right?
Yeah, it had a console, but the console was pretty small.
And it probably
Yeah.
had the emergency brake in the middle, didn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, it just ripped that while
Yeah,
you're
because
driving.
I could drift with it, but it was a little challenging.
You had to hold the button in. If you let the
Yeah.
button go, you're done. It's game over.
Yep.
It had the e-brake and a change holder.
Yep.
That's all it had.
The old
Yep.
change.
I remember
holder.
trying to do the drift and stuff, and like sometimes you'd go to shift, but you wouldn't like put the brake down all the way. You let go a little early and stuff, and so it's inconvenient.
Yeah, one time my finger slipped off the button. Then he looked stupid. Because then you're just sitting there just like,
Hey, can you even buy it?
just keep going, drag the brake. Nobody cares anymore.
A small 5-speed? Like, I'm sure that's pretty hard to find a 5-speed. That's not like.
I think you have to order 5 speeds now. I don't even know if you
Yeah.
can hardly get one. Maybe if you get a Chevy WT work truck.
the old work truck.
Remember they were just all plastic? You just like hose them out and keep going?
Yep. Probably no cup holders in there either.
No. And everything was so far away. Like if you wanted to change like the heat setting, you had to lean clear forward to get to it. And you had to move the entire front seat at one time, had to move. Remember? Because it wasn't a split. It wasn't a split.
Yeah, the
bench.
whole bench would come. Yeah,
Yeah,
the
you
whole
had to
bench.
move the
would-
whole seat. So if
you had to
somebody's with
like
you, you're like,
really
go,
get, you had to
go.
like really get going. Yeah,
Come on, 3, 2, 1,
get some
go.
momentum into it.
You can get. I was curious about Wranglers. You can get Wranglers in a manual, but they come in a 6-speed.
My aunt had a minivan with a 5-speed in it. She ordered it.
Fuck
that way.
yeah,
And only AM radio.
yeah.
But it used to be cheaper if you got
I bet
the
it was
5-speed.
fun riding in that minivan.
Fuck
Yeah.
Fucking AM radio.
Just big sports 590 all day.
Oh, you guys listen. If you guys don't be good, we're gonna make you ride home with your aunt. Okay, in the minivan with the 5-speed AM radio.
No.
Yeah, I think it used to be cheaper though if you got the 5-speed.
Well, I'm sure. Yeah.
There's less.
Now I
moving-
think it's the other way
less
around.
moving parts and better mileage back in the day. That was always what they said. Oh, better mileage. That 5-speed.
Yeah, you can control the power.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everybody just thought they were
All
driving
75
a NASCAR.
horses.
Yeah.
Oh fuck
Yeah,
yeah.
you didn't control the power. You wasted more gas because you're like,
Oh, yeah.
red line shift, red line
Yeah.
shift.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the good old stuff. I wouldn't mind one of those. I was actually looking at I tried to pitch it to Aaron, but on the old marketplace, someone had a smart car. It was a manual smart
So
car,
you could just put it on.
but it was lifted, and so it was up on like big ATV tires and stuff, and like they'd cut around the wheel well to make it fit.
You're talking about those little.
Yeah, the little smart
That
cars.
explode on impact.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like bury in it, I guess, if something
Yeah.
happens, right?
I was
Yeah.
like, fuck yeah, we should do this. Fuck golf cart, fucking side by side. Like, let's get this fucking thing.
They still make those? Brand new?
I don't know if they made it. This one was like a 2010 something.
No.
It was
like that.
like,
There used to be a guy that drag raced one of them, and he would be, beating Corvettes and stuff in his
I mean, it
smart
weighs
car.
10 pounds.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
what was that on Horrible Bosses? You were drag racing? I don't. What is it like? God, what was he driving? A Prius. And he's like, I don't win a lot. What was that? Wasn't that Camaro they lifted that time and put like monster truck tires on it? There was like a lifted Camaro like that. On, what was that on? Like Gas Monkey.
Yeah, I was going
like
to say,
that.
that's probably what they put something with. Is that guy still around?
Yeah.
He always seemed kind
Rich
of,
Roll.
Richard Rawlings.
Rich Roll.
seemed kind of,
Yeah, he's still around. Someone
You
stole
know.
his Hellcat, and it was serial number 1. Somebody stole it.
You mean like VIN number 1?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah. They found it, and it was like 3 blocks down.
Yeah, I mean, he lives in Texas, right?
Yeah.
I think that's a big thing in Texas. They steal Hellcats all the time in Texas.
Yeah. And I'm probably not going to steal a celebrity's car because they probably are some kind of limited edition that only one has.
And stealing new cars anyways is dumb because they all have GPS.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you know how to get rid of that. But that's also a thing.
One of my clients, they stole his Raptor, and it they ripped the GPS out of it. They stole it from the dealership where it was getting worked on. But where they messed up is that he had an AirTag on his keychain.
Oh.
And he fucking called KC police. He's like, yo, they're at this hotel right now. The fucking boom. These people had stolen like 14 or 15 cars, I think.
Jesus.
I don't know. I think it's stealing cars is dumb because where's the return value? You know, you're going to sell it. You're going to do all that work to make $10,000. I don't get it.
Yeah. Unless you're going to take it all the way to Mexico.
Let's get a job. Nah, that one.
Come on, man.
Seems like a lot.
Oh, man.
I don't think we're ready for that.
Yeah.
No.
What are you looking at there? You a Nomad?
Yeah, so I was, we were talking about lifting random cars, and this was one that I tried to buy back. It was going to be after my Laser died. I wanted to buy a 57 Chevy station wagon that someone lifted, and they put it up on a Chevy Blazer frame, and they had like 39-inch tires on it. It was fucking sweet, like totally ridiculous. It would have been probably one of the worst purchase decisions ever because I was still going to school in Rapid City, and it got probably 7 miles to the gallon.
That was the car on Home Improvement. Remember, she drove a Nomad, and then they dropped the
Fucking
I-beam
awesome.
on it when they were doing a construction job. But yeah, that was a cool car on there.
So why didn't you? Are you looking to get it now?
No.
Now that you're more financially stable.
No, I would probably actually get that little smart car before. It's fucking cool.
Have you ever been in a smart car?
Uh-huh.
You have?
Uh-huh. You slide the seat back all the way, like, and there's a little bit of room. Like, it's still snug, but it's not bad.
And he said my car was okay.
Yeah.
Is there a back seat? Is there a back seat in the
No.
smart car? I didn't think so.
No, it's like Hightower on Police Academy. Where
Yeah, where he rips the front seat out.
Yeah.
Wasn't that like a Datsun or something?
Yeah,
that
or
car?
Festiva or something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, speaking of driving out of the gun range, there's some pretty sweet guns that have come out lately.
Yes. True.
SHOT Show was full of neat things this year.
It would be nice to be able to go to SHOT Show. I think you have to be a dealer though. So
I talked to a guy here that owns a gun store, and he said that going to the NRA show was better.
really,
He said
probably
SHOT Show,
less.
He said SHOT Show, and he's a dealer. He said SHOT Show won't even talk to you basically unless you're either a buyer or like an influencer. But he said the NRA show, anybody can go, and he thinks it's a better show for the general public.
Where do they have the NRA show at?
It moves around. Matt's got the old computer going there.
What, NRA show 2026?
Yeah, but yeah, I think there's a lot of cool stuff. Some stuff I don't really get into. Like,
May 16th to the 19th
where's it at?
in the U.S.
Chicago.
Chicago.
That's a strange place to have a gun show.
Well, I mean,
You know, the NRA did that on purpose. Just to fucking, we'll bring the guns to you.
That's fine.
But some stuff I don't get, like Canon came out with that Meta Prime, and then now they're coming out with that Meta Prime Radian. Everybody's like all excited about it. I was like,
I would rather have the Meta Prime that already has its own comp and not the Radian one on there. I don't know.
I don't know.
I have a Radian on my 19, on one of my 19s, and I like it.
It's just the compensator, right?
Yeah.
Radiant afterburn or something.
Yeah, then they put some kind of optic on
There's a
there,
little
too.
bit of break-in period. You know, it needed a lot of lube, so because it's, you know, it doesn't move the ammo as well, but it's still it works. It functions well now, but it was a little bit of a learning curve. I would just buy the regular one though. I
Yeah.
don't see the hype, you know.
Yeah, I don't.
But I really want one of those comped Kimbers.
Oh,
Yeah. And then Staccato came out with that. What is it? The CX4. I think it's a smaller, like a concealed carry sized. And that one has a comp. And I think it takes Glock mags. Well, it takes the metal Glock like mags. But man, that gun's like almost $4,000.
Yeah.
I'll just buy one of the Kimbers, also American made, and they look pretty cool. And I don't know, it's not $4,000.
No.
I mean, if you're going to spend $4,000, you might as well you can probably get a custom,
multiple,
like a custom made one. I think it's $38.90. They had one at Shields. It was $38.90. Is right. It might as well be $4,000.
The big one I heard a lot about is that platypus.
I think that isn't the owner of that Twister, the rapper
Twista?
Yeah, I think.
Oh, I don't know.
I think he does
But
own that company.
The platypus ones are not that expensive though either. I don't think.
They're
Yeah, I think
$2,500 range.
I think a couple of years ago I tried to get. I told you about the platypus because you can custom make them.
You custom design every last piece of it.
I am
coloring.
I am horrible at that though because I have no imagination whatsoever.
None whatsoever.
Yeah, so I need somebody to do that for me. I like blue. Thank you. that's about. I'm not good at that at all.
I did. I think, and Matt did too, right? We both shot Lane's competition CZ.
Truth.
That thing, he's got the CZ Shadow too, but he has the competition one, I believe, from a couple years ago. And then he put these, were they brass?
Yeah, they were brass grips, but they had big palm swells on them too.
That gun is heavier than I thought it was.
It'd help with the recoil, right? It probably doesn't have any recoil. Just stays flat.
But yeah, it didn't move a lot.
Pretty
I just
flat.
wasn't. And the slide's weird. It's like a half slide. Did you notice that? The slide is only like the top half moves, kind of a thing. I don't know. It was weird.
Oh,
So does the optic move or does it stay stationary?
Well, his can't be. His has to be slide.
Oh, he doesn't have. He
He doesn't
doesn't
open.
compete in that.
No, his is limited optics, so you have to have slide mounted. Which I don't know about the frame mounted. I've never shot one to know, but it's like the gun's still going to move either way.
Yeah,
I don't know how much it changes because the gun's still moving.
I've never shot
yeah.
one either.
I mean, it's got to be better, right? Because otherwise, they wouldn't put it on the open guns.
Yeah, I like I said, it obviously, but I just don't know how it's better because the gun still moves.
Are you guys going to shoot a competition?
That's our plan. Lane keeps telling me like, just come down, just do one.
I've shot in two, and it's very
Did you do USPSA or 3-gun?
no USP. Yeah, I didn't do 3-gun. Yeah, it's very nerve wracking.
I would think
It's
so.
like 15 people watching you. All right, go. Wow, you suck. Then you come back, and you're like, yeah.
They say
it's
everybody's pretty nice while you're shooting. That's what they say.
Everybody is nice, but you know how people are. Everybody's nice to your face and like walk away like this guy.
That's why-
Yeah.
That's why Matt and I just keep going to shoot, so we don't like. Hopefully, we're not the worst person
I think
there.
so. There's a. I don't know if they still do it, but Eastern Nebraska Gun Club used to do the zombie. It's towards the end of the.
Like in the fall.
Yeah, but that's a very low key. Like a bunch of regular people come out to do the zombie shoot, and it's around Halloween, obviously, and it's pretty laid back. But I've been to a couple that were dudes show up and they're like walking the whole course like 5 times before they go. They're counting how many steps they're taking, shuffling their feet where they can go faster in certain spots, and then they have it all mapped out and they're like writing shit down. And I'm sitting over there like, I don't think I'm as prepared for this as these guys are. I don't, I'm not, yeah. Anyway, that's been about 12 or 13 years ago that I did it though. A long time ago.
I was talking to one of the guys that Aaron works with has shot several of them, and he was telling me that he's had in his, I think he had been doing it for a while, so maybe his like 10th one or something. He had a negligent discharge as he was transitioning hands because he said there was like a door frame and you have to lean to the right and you actually have to like lean around the door, shoot, and then switch to your offhand. And as he was switching to his offhand,
He barked around off.
yep, barked around off right into the frame.
And that's
so he got
super
DQ'd.
embarrassing. Yeah.
Yep. And then 2 other times he got DQ'd because he like flagged his own hand, like because they had doors that were open. He had to like open a door, and so as he's going to open the door, he just puts his hand. He has the gun, pulls the gun back so he can get his hand out. Puts his hand out in front of the barrel, and got flagged and DQ'd.
Yeah, that's also nerve wracking. You get some really stickler range officers, that catch everything. They're running with your finger on the trigger, all kinds of, which you shouldn't do, obviously, so it's nice training.
Yeah.
But it's still like you got a lot of stuff going on in your mind. You're like, don't suck, don't suck, don't suck, don't suck. Don't flag anything. Don't get disqualified. And don't suck, don't suck, don't suck, don't suck. And you're like, I haven't hit any of these targets. I'm definitely sucking. Oh, that's.
Uh-huh.
But if you get used to it, you'll probably be a lot better shooter,
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's still even like when you're haven't been down there for a while and you go down and then just having the timer where the random beep, it still kind of throws you off the first few times.
Yeah.
Like Matt and I said, man, if they would let us warm up for like 20 minutes, like an open area, you can go run a few stages quick.
Count your steps, like I said.
Not even that. Just let me go set up like 4 or 5 targets, do some transitions, and then just come back.
I wonder what's going through maybe you should ask Lane, like, what goes through his head. Is he like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, boom, 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 and like counting his steps, or what is he thinking about? Or does he even remember what he thinks about when he does it? You know what I mean?
I don't know. Yeah.
Because if you break it down, if you're really thinking about so much like about how you move, I'm sure that probably helps you also not think about how nervous you are.
Yeah.
Well,
I would imagine it's also like, so Lane will put down 30,000 rounds in training for a year. So like you do that enough. And as long as every time you're training, you're remembering finger off the trigger, don't flag your own hand. And like you're doing all that stuff, then it just happens and you don't have to think about it.
Sometimes a lot of that stuff though, when you're training by yourself, you don't realize you're doing it. So it's nice to have someone there too, to say, hey, you in your mind are thinking you're doing something the way you should be doing it. But then someone's like, hey, you're not, that's not cool what you're doing there. It's just like lifting weights, right? Oh man, that rep felt good. And then your buddy's like, that looked like shit.
Or you watch a video back and you're like, that was high as fuck.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, getting nervous just thinking about it.
Start sweating.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
But also, I think I have more, I don't know, like the speed stuff is fun to me though too. I don't even necessarily care about moving. I just want to see how fast I can fucking shoot stuff.
Well, most of them is you have to move though. Unless you can do the cowboy, you do the cowboy stuff where you just stand there.
The steel challenge.
Ping, 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 ping. Yeah.
But also, like we were talking about, I was talking about some guys yesterday, like that guy Pewview.
Yes.
Like
that's like, I don't know what he's. Yeah, it's uncanny.
He's a mutant, dude.
Yeah, I don't know.
But he said there's somebody faster than him. Did you see where he was doing a podcast with the guy? And there's a dude that's faster than him. He said the guy shoots like 0.10 splits. And he showed him, and it's just like this. And he goes, he can just grab you can just like hand him like a stock like Glock off the table, and he'll run like 0.1 splits on it.
Jesus.
There's another guy that's pretty good too. His name, I don't know his channel is That Ain't Bad. Ever seen that guy?
Is he kind of a heavier set dude?
He's a big boy. Yeah.
That might be who he was talking about. Where he shoots like, is he?
He shoots a Springfield Echelon. That's like his main gun.
Oh, I'd have to watch. I'll have to find that clip again. But he was on a and I can't remember if that's the guy who was, but he was a bigger dude and he could run it fast. Like it didn't matter what pistol they gave him. But then also like watching like Jerry Michalek is impressive also. Yeah. He's like 100.
He is pretty old and he still can.
He ran that 6 plates in like 1.8 seconds or something like that.
Just recently?
There's that little documentary from Smith & Wesson on him where they custom built the revolver for him. So it's been a couple of years, I think. Some guy had the record with a pistol, and then he broke it with a revolver.
That'll make you feel good.
Yeah, and especially because that dude's like probably 40 years older than him.
Yeah, you just beat your time with a revolver. Oh, cool.
No, obviously it was like a custom-made revolver.
Well, yeah, but still.
Oh yeah, either way, you have to be able to see that fast. But it's even the different strategies. Like you talk to some people, and they talk about the grip. It should be like a 50-50 grip, like the pressure.
Yeah.
But then you talk to Jerry was talking to some guys, and he was like, dude, I'm squeezing it so tight right before my hand would start to shake, and that's how I'm running that gun. Because some people are like, oh, if you squeeze it too tight.
I really got into that too, because I was messing with my grip for a while, a couple years ago. You really don't think about it. You know what I mean?
Except when it's not right.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really think about how hard I'm squeezing. Like if I'm in the zone and I'm doing really well, I don't think about how hard I'm squeezing the grip. I don't think about it anyway. And then if you're ever in some kind of incident, you're not going to be like 50-50, 50-50. You know what I mean? Like,
Well, 'cause it might be one
you're just going to be like, oh, you're not going to be thinking about, man, I only got to put 50% pressure on this. Otherwise, I'm going to miss my shots.
Well, and even that pew view, like the way he does his is way different though too. And
Yeah, he like
flashlights.
wraps his hand like all the way up around the, like way up on
And then he runs those
yeah.
flashlights for extra weight.
Yeah, and he likes to wrap his finger around the front of it too. His hand's like way up there.
But, so my thing, I was talking to somebody yesterday, and I was like, that's like more fun to watch, and I think to do than actually like. And I'm not saying I like the USPSA stuff. Isn't
You mean watching PV shoot just random shit?
or anybody be able to do it that fast, or like
Yeah,
like so. I think it's more fun to be able to shoot fast. You know what I mean?
I do know what you mean because it's not easy either because you think about where your eyes got to go, especially if you're transitioning targets, right? Your eyes got to move before the dot moves, so you're always looking around, and then you get really good at just picking up the dot and breaking the shot, pick up the dot, breaking the shot.
Well, then him and like, and it's funny because I had talked to Lane about this guy, and he was like, basically like, well, I don't know that guy. Has he ever competed? And I was like, I don't know, but he shot through the center of a washer in the air, so I don't think it's like accuracy. I don't think accuracy is his problem.
I think that ain't bad guy did that too, where he, yeah.
I mean, I saw years back a dude. Do you remember that show used to be on? Was it American Marksman?
Yes.
And that guy did it with a revolver.
There was that guy Byron, the longbow guy. He used to be on that show too, and he would like
He's the one that banked the arrow
crazy
off the walls, right?
shots, yeah, with the longbow.
And he shot a drip of water.
Yes, all kinds. I remember that show, American Marksman. Yeah,
Because then there's that guy with Black Rifle Coffee that shoots arrows all the time, where he shot it up in the air and then he takes a drink of coffee and then catches it in the quiver. Dude, that could go bad.
Real bad.
In like a half inch, that could go real bad. Because even if it has like a blunt tip arrow on it.
yeah, it's still coming down with some heat on it.
Well, that was that one pew view he did. He used a kid's compound bow and he shot the arrow out of the air before it hit him. And he's like, maybe we should use blunt tips on this.
I mean, you talk about under pressure. Like I said, it's like uncanny. Like his eyes just go, like where his eyes go, the bullet goes. It's so strange to me.
Did you see? You saw where he shot the SRO. His optic was messed up, so he like put the gun in a clamp and he shot through the optic.
Yeah, I did see
And then
that.
there's that one where the bullet's jammed and he shoots through the barrel.
I saw that one too.
That's
Here's my question about that is how many takes did it take?
well, you
Was it
wouldn't have that many on some of those.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you miss, you're gonna mess it up. You're
Yeah.
gonna like if you miss the optic, you're gonna hit the side of it. It's gonna be broken. So
And he talked
I
about
don't know.
on that podcast. He was talking about that. You know, like
isn't he
that-
from Iowa?
Yeah, him and that Honest Outlaw do some stuff together.
Where in Iowa?
I think he's over by the the Quad Cities area, like over towards like Dubuque and that area.
So further to the
He's on the east side, like maybe northeast side even.
because isn't Honest Outlaw? He's in Ames, isn't he?
I'm not sure where he's at, but yeah,
They're close to
They've done a
Ames.
few videos together. But they were talking about the washer shoot, and he was like, "Yeah, that's not like the first take." And he's like, or he goes, they asked, "Was the first take?" And he said, "You know, we do that, but it doesn't show like the 20 rocks I threw up in the air and shot those first to get my
To warm up.
to find where my optics at."
Yeah.
He's like, "We don't show that, which we could." He goes, "We have it all on video." But
No one wants to watch that though.
either way, when you're shooting shit out of the air with a pistol, is still impressive to me.
Yeah.
Something the size of a rock.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. That's why I find like that stuff and like the speed they shoot at more impressive than moving and shooting. Moving and shooting is hard though too. Not taking that away at all, but to be able to
But if
do
you move and shoot fast.
the speeds that they shoot at and the accuracy they have has to take an insane amount of practice.
Yeah. I'm sure he shoots
in some
a
of those
lot
guns,
of rounds.
Yeah, but in some of those guns, they have like he's only got they're like brand new guns. Like so, it's not like he's like, well, I've spent like 6 months shooting this thing.
Yeah, he pretty much can pick up whatever he has and just do the same thing with whatever gun he has. I'm sure it's easier with some than others.
Yeah.
But
Well,
I
yeah,
also
sure.
wonder, like, you shoot enough of them, like 2011s generally tend to have a similar grip angle. Glock type have a similar angle, SIGs and stuff. So he probably has shoot enough of those. You just kind of know a little bit.
Yeah. But
But
maybe you should start your own. I mean, there's 2 big gun channels in Iowa. I mean, Nebraska's got to represent, right?
we should. We could start reviewing guns.
Yeah. Get a Somebody send us some free guns.
And we probably got enough. We probably got enough handguns between us, between the three of us. We could probably review quite a few.
I have
True.
what do I have? One Sig and a bunch of Glocks and one Colt. One old school 45.
And like I
Colt?
said,
It might
we
be
could
a
just do it
Springfield.
like a layman's terms review.
Layman's terms.
Yeah, kind of. Because sometimes these guys will then they start getting like way into it. And it's like just the regular guy wants to know.
I mean,
if this gun's cool.
how into it can you get? Like how? Okay, we're talking. This is a 13-pound spring from the factory. I changed it to what? I mean, let's.
But if you listen to some of their videos, they do start talking about that.
True.
Yeah, they do.
Well, like Lane was talking about, so Lane stopped by and he shot the Kimber, he shot the P211, and then he was like, they just don't feel like they're snappy. Like, I want like a snappy control. And I was like, what? And so then he brought out his gun and we shot his gun and I was like, I guess I can feel it.
But Lane is also, and I have a ton of respect for Lane what he does, but Lane is very much whatever Lane shoots is what is the best.
Yeah, because it's what works for him and he likes it.
And that's fine.
I mean, everybody has different preferences, right?
Right.
So that's the other thing about it. And then a lot of things that are annoying to me is when people do gun reviews and they've shot 50 rounds through the gun. That's not, you can't do a gun review if you shot, I took it out, shot 100 rounds through it. I want to hear what you think about it after you shot a few thousand rounds through it. You know what I mean? That's the other thing
But the thing is, most of the people
like those Pew View, that dude shoots a lot, obviously.
He does, but most people, but you have to remember, they might buy that gun off the review and only shoot 50 rounds through it.
Yeah. I've been bamboozled by shitty gun reviews, though, and bought guns I shouldn't have bought because I listened to people that got a free gun on YouTube and talked about how great it was. And then I bought some shit gun, that FN that I had was a total turd.
Yep.
And when it first came out, everybody's on like all the big gun shows like, oh, this is the greatest 22 that's ever come across the market. I can't believe how great it is. And I get that thing. I'm like, this thing's a piece of shit.
Speaking about shooting ammo, though, real quick, I was at Cabela's yesterday, and there was like a scarcity of ammo out there.
Really?
There was like no 9mm ammo.
Mm.
Like the shelves were bare. They were like selling the little small boxes. You know what I mean? Is that even a 50 round box probably?
Yeah, probably.
about
That's strange.
Bro.
Yeah. Yeah. I've thought
I don't
about
buy
that.
ammo at the store though. I usually just have it shipped to my house.
Yeah, we just
Didn't you
did
guys just do a large purchase yourselves?
Yeah, with Lane. Yeah, we just
Super
got,
underwhelming.
we just got the
Wow.
boxes, 1,000 round boxes, like a
Yeah,
6
you're
by
like,
6
I'm
boxes,
gonna
6 by
have
6
fucking
cube.
5,000 rounds. I would take up my whole bed of my truck to haul this home. Nope.
Did I tell you I called Lane out for that?
No.
I was like, yo, man, you could have dropped them 10 boxes off at the gym. I had 25 other boxes. I go, yep, 10 more wouldn't have fucking changed the difference.
Why would you guys have to go pick them up?
Yeah, Matt went and picked them up.
Like it was a big deal.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Where's the guy with the forklift at? Some dude just walks out.
Yeah,
Here
he
you
sent
go.
me a picture and he's like, hey, these are over there. I left them by the dock. You can pick them up. And I saw a pallet jack with a pallet and I was like, oh, and there was like a big box next to it. And I was like, oh, cool. The box by the pallet. And he's like, no, everything's on the pallet jack. And I was like, oh, okay. And I show up and yeah, it's like 10 boxes that are like
That big.
Funko box big.
Yeah.
And stuff. But it makes sense. Like when you look at the ammo and you're like, okay, 1,000 rounds, cool. But like in your mind, you're like, fucking 10,000 rounds. Fuck, this is like a 55 gallon
I'll tell you,
drum.
the boxes were small.
We're going to be swimming in ammo like DuckTales.
Fuck yeah, like Scrooge McDuck here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll tell you, they were small enough that when I turned, the boxes slid across the back of my car.
Oh, well. Yeah. So was it just bulk in one box? Like they weren't in individual boxes? That's
No,
nice because
in bags.
I get annoyed having empty. I need to buy it like that because
Yeah,
I
they
don't.
were in like 500 round bags.
Yep.
Yeah, that'd be perfect.
Yeah.
Because I just put them right in ammo cans anyway, so I don't
Yeah.
keep the boxes.
But yeah.
Shields has 9mm ammo, at least on their website.
Yeah. Yeah, I was like, but I always thought about that, doing like just like gun reviews on just like with just regular dudes.
Yeah.
Because I think that's the part is they get too
I did
far
just
into
buy
it.
that. I haven't shot that Taurus yet though, with the force reset trigger. I've had it for a while, and I just haven't had it shooting it.
The forced reset versus the binary.
Well, the force reset is basically one pole, and the binary is like you have to go back and forth.
So you can just hold the forced reset?
Yep.
Yep, but you can't like mash down.
Yeah, you got to just like pull
Yeah,
it.
find
You
the-
can't just like crank it. You got to like pull it because it's still moving. The trigger moves. It's resetting every time. That's how it's not fully auto.
Yeah.
You know, the trigger's still resetting. Your finger is what's making it reset and then repull at the same time. Yeah. I think they have the really good ones for the ARs are, is it Rare Breed? I think it's Rare Breed are like the best ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's-
They're like $400 or something. But it's not very expensive.
About
Not
the same
super.
as the
Yeah.
binaries.
And there's a guy, a regular guy training. I've watched him for a long time. He does really good reviews on gear stuff like that. And he has a Rare Breed one, and he's put thousands of rounds through it. He says it's awesome. So,
Nice. Yeah, I have not. I've only shot my binary once too. That MP5.
yeah. I mean, you have a lot of guns. You could do a lot of reviews with the guns that you have.
Yeah, I think we could probably get together a decent amount of guns.
Yeah, you go out to the gun range, and maybe somebody wants to see a review of a gun, and if they tell us, one of us has it, and we could do a review.
Yeah, what do you think of the new Gen Glocks?
I don't have one. I haven't even got to fondle one yet.
That's their big. That was the other big thing at SHOT Show too, wasn't it? Is it Gen 6?
Mm-hmm. I just ordered one. That's
one?
right. Gen 6. I got one of the Koa ones
What's that?
where it comes with the aim point on the.
Oh.
It's got like integrated into the slide, so it has like it doesn't really have a mount. It's like integrated into the slide,
Yeah, okay.
but it's not going to be here for. They said it'd be at least 150 days. So
You can get a suppressor faster than that now.
yeah, but I think I'm. It seems they're pretty popular. The Koa ones are, so it's going to be a long time before I get it.
I had a buddy, as far as taking a long time, but have you seen those Smith & Wessons? They released them last year. The V series, the spec, has the compensator on the front of it.
I have not.
Apparently, they only made them for like a year, and they're like limited edition. I had a buddy trying to find one, and he was like, "Dude, I can't find it." And then it's like, he looks into it more, and it's like they made it for like a year.
I wonder why.
I don't know, but you can't find it. There's like one on Gunbroker for like $1,700.
Is it a metal? Like, why don't I understand? V spec, as in, is it because I know they make those
Smith & Wesson.
2.0 M&P
It's an M&P
metal
like V spec or something like that.
with a compensator on it.
It's pretty cool looking.
It's probably their competition one. Does it have a blue trigger?
Yeah. Well, it's got the blue flared magwell and then the blue barrel on it.
Yeah, so that's probably the competition one they made for like 10 seconds.
Yeah, I don't know why they stopped making it. You know what I mean? Like, why wouldn't you? Especially the competition guns are selling really well right now.
I don't know.
But yeah, it was a cool gun, and it's just like, boop, gone.
Because I think they did have one
That's
a
pretty
while
sweet.
ago at Shields.
And M&Ps are one of those guns. If you have a Smith & Wesson, if you're looking for a good gun for a good price, a Smith & Wesson M&P is like a pretty solid gun.
I had one when they first came out. Because I had it. I bought an M&P boot because I didn't want to be a Glock guy. So then I bought an M&P, and I loved it. And then I got rid of it and started buying Glocks. And I would still buy an M&P if.
I have a Shield I've had forever, the little carry gun, but they're nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you want a good, like, affordable gun, an M&P is.
I've had a Hellcat. I had a Shield.
I don't ever.
I got rid of my
if I've
Shield
heard
and I got rid of my Hellcat.
I don't know if I've heard Smith & Wesson have any bad reviews.
No, I don't think the triggers. The initial trigger on the M&P was horrible, but then they came out with all those new triggers and they've redone. I haven't shot one of the new ones, but allegedly it's supposed to be way better.
their revolver game has obviously been around for a million years.
Yeah,
So, yeah, there's our tip for that. If you need a nice affordable gun, a Smith & Wesson's.
well, I mean,
And their little ARs, their M&P series ARs are pretty good too.
I think the best bang for your buck is buying Palmetto State stuff.
Well, yeah,
That's probably the best.
yeah, Palmetto State. Because
The little dagger, the little dagger handguns. You can get like Blem ones that come with like 10 mags for like $300 on there all the time.
we
And
got
with
those Blam AKs on there that time.
Yeah.
For like $500 or whatever we paid for those things.
yeah, you can't beat.
Yeah, there's no V specs on Gunbroker right now.
Oh, that one must have sold then. It was like the highest bid was like $1,800 when I looked at it.
Crazy.
Yeah, it's surprising to me they got rid of it, like I said, because competition guns are really popular right now. Like everything like compensators on them, you know what I mean? Because they make all the slides look cool where the, you know.
I think my two favorite right now is probably my SIG Legion.
Which SIG
Right.
has some problems right now, though.
My 365. Yeah, don't buy a 320.
Yeah.
That's just not the 365 Legion. I really like that gun. I've never had any problems with it.
That's, that's the metal frame, right?
Carried appendix, and I still have my wiener. So
Same.
yeah,
Yeah.
I really like that for a subcompact. Like,
yeah.
It fits all different hand sizes.
I haven't ever been let down by any of the Canics I have either.
So I mean, I don't own any other SIGs though. I would not buy a 320 just because there's just too much. It seems like there's too many unknown variables with those guns. Like there's so much bad press and then so much press where people are saying it's not like that. But who wants to spend $1,000 to find out it sucks? You know what I mean? With as much bad press as going on out there, and then it seems unproven to me. So why would you do that to yourself?
And I used to be like a pretty diehard Springfield guy, but they kind of been up and down.
Yeah.
I don't know why they can't just have like a standard, like just a standard we keep. Like we said, like those MMPs. Like why can't you just keep a standard?
I think their striker fired guns are probably still good, but I think the issue that they had is they tried to get into the 2011 market and they didn't. They tried to make it an affordable gun with the
Prodigy.
Yeah, and then it kind of shit the bed a little bit.
But the earlier Prodigies versus even the newer Prodigies run better.
Yeah.
And not even like the comped ones, just the regular Prodigies run better.
Do you have a comped one?
No. Mark has a comped one. And then everybody you read is like, yeah, the Springfield Prodigy is a great affordable gun, and then you just spend like another like $500 or $600 or $1,000, and you have a comp gun basically. So even still,
I mean, yeah, I see I don't really see the place for it because, like you said, you can just spend a little bit extra money and get something way better.
yeah. But you know,
Springfield should do a little bit better job with that.
Yeah, and like I guess, like I said, Mark really likes the comped one. Yeah, the one I have, I don't have the one I have isn't bad.
The next handgun after will be one of those comped Kimbers, though. I 100% want one of those.
Yeah,
To save my pennies.
They're nice.
Save my pennies to get one, though.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have them. I think I'll have to order it because they don't have them at Shields. They only have the large ones, and I want a smaller one. The
like
425.
The
yeah.
4. This is the 4.
4.25, I think. 4.25. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, there's a lot of cool guns coming out this year, and like I feel like the price point is getting better.
It does seem to be getting better.
Because before the only like cool like race gun you could buy was a Staccato or STI back in the day.
Like that CX4. I think it's a CX4. I hope I'm.
And that's where I think it's going to start to hurt Staccato, though. You know what I mean? Because now everybody's catching up to you. Are you going to do anything different? Or what's those watchtowers are cool too, though. But those are also like $4,000.
It is the C4X. Excuse me.
C4X, that's the Staccato.
Yeah, HD C4X, and it's it's so funny how everybody compares their stuff to Glock. It's the Glock 19 sized one. It's got the comp slide, comp barrel, and then it has the forward rear sight.
You can go pick up one of the Kimbers at Shields right now.
The comp ones?
Yep. 4.25 barrel, comp 9mm pistol. It's on their website.
Which color?
Black.
Oh. How much is it?
$24.99.99.
See that? But then the Staccato wants you to pay $38.90 for this. It just.
And then you start to wonder, like, what's the difference?
That's what I mean. I think you're just paying for the Staccato.
And I get it. It's
right?
fine. Like, I mean, I've bought things based on names before. I get it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
of course.
But I mean, is it? I don't know. Is it that different?
I've shot a couple Staccatos and I was not super impressed.
You could also get the Staccato C4X Premium right now if you want to.
For
$38.99.
I told you, yeah.
But the comparable
Spend
to that would be,
$1,300 less and buy the Kimber.
But isn't the XC supposed to be isn't the Kimber supposed to be like the XC?
Yeah, I guess it's not as comparable
Yeah.
because the Kimber. Well, the Kimber, the 4.25 one's probably closer to the size of that
Yeah.
C4X one.
I don't know what's the
Yeah.
size of the XC. The XC is also $4,300.
Yeah. No, thank you.
Does it say the barrel size?
It will down here somewhere.
Because I feel like less and less guns, especially that are comped, are 5-inch guns.
5-inch.
It's a 5-inch.
Yep.
Yeah, because you don't necessarily need. I don't feel like you need the length. Like you and I were talking about the other day. I don't think you need the length when you have the compensator on it.
No, well, and especially if you go red dot, right? If you're going red dot on it, then like barrel length doesn't matter as much. Because you get the longer barrel and you want to co-witness, or it gives you a better sight with your irons. But like, I don't know. Like most people, I feel, putting red dots on them. Plus, they look cooler.
Yeah.
And that's really what it's all about.
Yeah.
Looking cool.
Cool
Yeah.
factor.
Yeah. Kimbers look cooler than the Staccatos. I think it looks cooler anyway.
I've never shot a staccato, so I can't really say.
Like I said, I'm
say
like,
yay or nay on it. If I'm doing a
eh.
gun review right now, I can't say I can't say negative on a staccato because I've never shot one. But
It just scares me because if I buy the Kimber and I get it, I'm like, this gun sucks. I would be disappointed, you know?
yeah, maybe we'll start a gun review channel.
Well, you used to do the Omaha barbell shorts.
I know. Maybe we'll start doing gun review shorts.
I think you need more time to do a gun review than just a minute.
Well, not a short, but you could do like a 5-minute video of a gun review, 10-minute video, whatever.
Like I said, maybe the dozens and dozens of listeners want to hear a review about something, and then maybe somebody will leave a comment
Yeah,
next time we can do a
if they
review.
listen this far in.
I should be here next week too.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, 2 in a row.
Ooh, the whole gang will be here.
Oh, I can't wait.
Shit.
It won't be like a gang bang, but the gang will be here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So I wonder.
Taryn will be all rested up from his trip.
Yeah.
You can get a P320 full size optic ready for $499.
I wonder why.
Yeah, just saying.
$4.99.
Just don't drop it.
Yeah. Just don't drop it or load it. But it makes me wonder because like the military still uses the M18, M17, which is a 320 platform.
That's what I mean. That's the weird thing about it. They have so much bad press, but I think if
They should have stuck
people
with
were
Red
actually
and
getting
M9.
shot by them, but there are lots of videos of them going off in holsters, like, you know. Some
Yeah,
of
and
those.
I wonder if that extends to like all 320s because like the 320 AXG Legion or the SXG, because I mean it's that they have that, what do they call it, a fire control group, which that you swap out, and so I imagine like because that's the same, like you can swap that to any 320 platform, that you'd have that same issue across all 320 models or platforms, but
I think the biggest issue with
I
them
don't
is
know.
that each one's different, right? Because the guys have talked about that on channels before too, saying like my P320 that I have is drop safe, but this one is not.
right,
It just depends on which, like,
right, because it was 2017, 2018 that they had like the big issue with it being not drop safe, where people could literally just drop it and it
Yeah.
would go off. They came out with that voluntary
send it back and
send it
fix
back and they'll fix
Well,
it thing.
didn't it take them a while to come out with that?
Probably. I
After
mean, they're
enough
sure
people
they're,
complain?
they're like, no, it's okay. Just don't drop it. Duh.
That's a lot of another thing that no one really talks about either is like most 2011s are not drop safe. Mm-hmm. Nobody talks about that though, right?
Yeah.
I think the difference is that 2011s have an actual safety, and then
Yeah.
the P320 doesn't have a safety, but the M18s do. I'm pretty sure the military ones have safeties.
Wonder, we'll see.
Should have stuck with the M9, bro. The Beretta.
I'm pretty sure the M18 ones have safeties, so that's why I'm sure the military feels safer with those
Is that a thumb
versions.
safety right there?
I think so.
Yeah.
Looks like it.
So,
Well,
like if you rack around in the chamber and drop in, have the safety off on your staccato and drop it, it's not drop safe. I'm pretty sure there's plenty of videos. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure there's plenty of videos out there that show that.
that's why you got to have the grip safety.
Yeah.
Yep. M18 has a safety.
Which I think all your 2011s have grip safeties. So would that make it drop
I don't think they all do. I don't think staccatos have grip safeties.
Oh. I like a grip safety. That's why I always like the Springfields.
Pretty sure they don't.
Well,
So I don't think those new Kimbers have a grip safety either.
They do.
They do.
Yep. So does the P211.
But I think that Staccato C4X does not have one. And no, it does not.
Doesn't look like it in the old picture-rooney.
Nope.
Yeah, but other ones do. That's kind of silly.
Ah.
But there are other staccato versions do. Like, why would you change the backstrap on it and just keep a?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Well, yeah.
So, you know, go out there and get yourself some nice guns.
Yeah.
We'll try and do some reviews.
Or buy a cheap gun and a lot of ammo and train.
Yeah.
Get a high point and really get out there and run it.
Yeah. Yeet
Fuck
cannon.
yeah.
The old yeet cannon.
Yeah. And a nice point, like I said, about a high point before. If you run out of ammo, it's heavy enough. You can throw it at somebody.
They are really reliable. There's plenty of videos on that.
Yeah. But I agree. Like, I think, like you said, Chris, one of the biggest bang for your bucks is going to be anything Palmetto State.
Yeah, for sure.
Like,
Yeah.
and like with the Dagger, they make shit tons of aftermarket stuff. So if you want to Gucci it up,
They got a fucking
all that stuff,
combo
so-
pack. You can get a fucking AR
Yep.
and a dagger for fucking $7.99 right now.
How can you beat that? You can't beat that.
Right?
And that AR will be a fucking machine too.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
There you go. Full size Dagger with, what is that, 10 magazines for $440.
And a range bag.
And a range bag and a threaded barrel.
and it comes optics ready too, right? It's got a
This one, I don't know if this.
but they also
yeah,
have
RMR.
they also have lots of blem sales where there's like a mini scratch or something on it that
Yeah,
you
just
will
go
never
to
notice.
Palmetto State and subscribe to their newsletter.
Yeah.
Then you get all the jazz.
I get an email, probably 2 or 3 emails from them a day.
Yeah.
Oh, at least.
Then
Yeah,
classic
yeah.
firearms.
At least.
Yeah.
But all right, guys. Well,
Pew pew.
yep. There you go. Get out there and get shooting. Weather's getting nice. Get good with your gun. You don't want to have to use it, but if you do have to use it, you want to be good with it.
Make sure you're only using 50-50 on the grip.
All right, guys. Like, subscribe, share, follow. We'll see you next time.